Hi, this is Monica Denise, and welcome to my channel. I am going to make an Authortube Newbie tag. So I have 8 questions here to answer, and I have a notepad that I'll be looking down on. So yeah, the first question is, how did I find Authortube? Well, I found Authortube by Googling how to write, how to be an author, just writing stuff in general. I knew that I had an interest in writing, so I figured, research was the best place to start. So I just started there. And somehow I stumbled upon Authortube, and I've been watching it ever since, and that's been about 3 or 4 years ago. And yeah, so that's how I found Authortube. And let me see. The next question is, what are your goals for Authortube? Well, what I'd like to do is meet my like-minded people, that are actively writing and actively setting up a YouTube channel, or even, that are just, writing and just trying to be authors, just like-minded people. And I would like to have more contacts, and so basically that's really what I want to get out of it. And what I'll be bringing to Authortube, the kind of videos that I would like to do are just showing you my journey, showing you how I do certain things. I've researched a lot of things, and I'm not the most tech-savvy person. Well, the third question is, how long have you been writing? Okay, so I've been writing probably since, since the age of about 13 or 14. I've always kept a journal. Even now I keep a journal. It helps to, write down my thoughts. It's kind of like therapy to me. And I even started a bullet journal like last year. And that kind of helped me to, be able to plan and map out some things. And so I really like that. But yeah, I've always kept a journal, and even tried my hand at a little bit of poetry when I was younger. So yeah, next question is, what do I write? I write Christian books. I write children's books, Christian fiction, and motivational Christian fiction. Children's book, that's on Amazon, shameless plug. That's on Amazon. It's under Monica Denise, my pen name. I decided to go with that. My real name is Monica. My middle name is Denise, and I just decided to go with Monica Denise to keep it simple. But yeah, so that's what I like to write. I normally write in the third person omniscient, and I find that easiest for me. And number 7, do I want to be self-published or traditionally published? I don't have a problem with self-published, being self-published. Like I said, my children's book is self-published, and that is out on Amazon. And then I'm going to self-publish the other 2, and they are, yeah, I don't have a problem being self-published. Maybe one day I would like to be traditionally published, but I'm not really too worried about that now. I'm not really, stressing over it. I'll just self-publish, and I'll just keep it moving. It's okay if it's not traditionally published. I know that there's certain things that go into it, like query, and others, you know, other things that you have to do. But I don't have an agent. I don't have any of that right now. I'm just, you know, like an amateur, just trying to be an author. Are you a pantser or a plotter? I am a pantser. However, I do like having a loose plot. I don't like to sit in front of the computer and not know anything. But, you know, on the other hand, I like being a pantser because I like the discovery phase, the discovery of the story, the discovery of the characters. And I like to see where they're going. I don't like to have my characters too locked in any one way or with any story plot. I like to kind of keep it loose. And I do like to make changes. And I do make changes, you know, quite often as I go along. You know, if I discover something else about them that I want to throw in, then I like to feel free to do that. So I kind of like both, pantsing and plotting, but the plot for me is very loose. I don't need to know every detail of every scene. I don't get that into it. To me, that's too much like writing the book. You know, if I'll save that until I'm in front of the computer and I can actually write out the scene, if you know what I mean. Yeah. So yeah, I think I'm a combination of both. So what would I never write? I will probably never write a horror story. The last work of fiction that I read, which was horror, the author was Stephen King. It was a book called Ed, about the clown, and that was it for me. That pretty much did it for me. You know, even now I'm kind of like looking around like, okay, yeah, I really don't have any interest in reading it, or don't have any interest in writing it. I really don't even like scary movies anymore. You know, I like thrillers. You know, a thriller is okay, and a suspense story, that's okay. But no, not horror. Not horror and all the gore, and, you know, to each his own, to each his own. But yeah, it's just not for me. Yeah, so those are all of my questions, and let's see what else. It's kind of hot in here. Let me see. I feel like I didn't really do it justice, even though I picked out the questions. Okay, well, I have a master's degree in project management. Just a little more about me. I don't have any children. I do have lots of nieces and nephews. And let me see. I like to cook. I like trying new recipes. I like to exercise. And let me see. Just the usual things, like hanging out with family, like to write, like to I just wanted to encourage someone, you know, everyone. That's one of the things that I want to do, is kind of like encourage people. I hope that it's encouraging, because I feel like that's one of the things that I want to do by starting this channel, is to encourage other people to write, you know. So, you know, if it's never too late, no matter how old you are, it's never too late to get started. If you have a story, we need to hear it, you know. I do believe that we need to hear your story. And, you know, I have some examples of people that started like at their age of maturity. That's what we're calling it. James Senegal founded Costco when he was 47. Gordon Bowker founded Starbucks at the age of 51. Ray Kroc founded McDonald's when he was 52. Ferdinand Porsche founded Porsche when he was 56. Charles Flint founded IBM at 61. And then Harlan Sanders founded KFC at 62. So, you know, those are just a few examples. I'm sure there's more. But, yeah, so I feel like, you know, it's never too late. Even if you want to do a YouTube channel, you know, go ahead and start it. You know, this is, you know, I'm starting at what is it, July 2021? It's a great time to start. You know, and like I said, I'm not the most technical person, but if I can do it, you can too. So hopefully by the time I get all of this uploaded and actually released to the public, hopefully I will have it down pat and the process will go a whole lot faster. But let me see. And then the last thing I wanted to say is you can always reinvent, reposition, and repurpose your dream. And that's what I want to leave you with today. Just reinvent. If you don't like the way things are going, you can reinvent, you can reposition yourself, and you can repurpose your dream. Thanks to everyone who watched this video. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.